All right, welcome back, guys. Another video. I'm kind of recording this right after some of my trade recaps that I just did. So yeah, here we are. I talked about, if you've watched some of the past videos, I've been talking about managing a portfolio for a client of mine. Um, and I kind of wanted to go through and remake the video. I already have it, but I didn't like how it turned out. So I just kind of want to go through. And plus, we changed some stuff and just talk about like the overall strategy and that kind of stuff. So let's just start. I think go ahead and refresh all this stuff. There we go. Um, so let's start with this. Let's start with notes that we took for our client. So this is a $500 portfolio that we're building, and kind of have a pretty decent risk tolerance. He's willing to have um, around 125 ish or 25% of his portfolio, to the downside of seeing it go down. I told him that's probably not going to happen with this portfolio, but I'm glad that your risk tolerance is that high because mine is not personally. Um, so yeah, let's go through, talk about the industries that he likes and different sectors. So he's definitely more interested in tech, oil, airlines, that kind of stuff. Um, he's had prior investment experience. You know, talked with him about what he wants in the future for his money. Um, what's his time frame? I said that our time frame will probably be around like a year or so, just because I think that's a good time to estimate how well. I mean, obviously, like a 20-year portfolio is going to look a lot different than a 1-year portfolio, but this will be really testing me as a I guess as a portfolio manager. I don't mean to sound superficial, but yeah. Then oops, go through. So I ended up doing some of my own different research, different analysis of stocks that I think would fit my client best. And this is what I came up with. And pardon me if I'm looking at my phone. I have a more updated version of this, um, of like what stocks we chose. Um, and he has no access to the portfolio. Like he can't look at it. Well, he can, but it's on Scout's honor that he won't look at it. So yeah, we have all of these stocks in there. So all the stocks are good. The only thing that we changed is a couple of the indexes, and where I was thinking of going with this was that I wanted indexes that were like international. Like there's an international index that we were looking at, VXUS ticker, and then SGov, so some T bonds, that kind of stuff. We ended up just switching those out because we didn't have them on our broker. So we went through with QQQ, um, the S&P or ticker VOO, and then actually one of the other ones that we switched out was for ticker EF, I believe. This is for 7 to 10 year Treasury bonds. This is a fund that tracks those, and then VB Vanguard Small Cap ETF. So that's the only thing that we changed. But besides that, we went through. My client wanted to go through, so we talked about doing a split of like 40-60, 35-65, or 30-70. Because of my client's risk tolerance, I said that we should go and try and load up on, go pretty heavy. But I think what we ended up doing was 35-65, a good split between 30-70 and 40-60. Provides a little bit more return for not that much risk, in my opinion. I think there's a difference between 40-60 split and 30-70. So, yeah, went through with that 40-60 split for him. We're going to be 40% following the index. And, yeah, some of the stocks that we're looking at. Actually, let me go through do some of the technicals here. And yeah, trying to think of what else. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Yeah, these are all the stocks indexes. As I said, just changed. We are averaging our costs down, and that kind of brings me to my next point about technicals. Um, and yeah, so if we look at the S&P 500, if you look at a chart, we can see on the daily time frame we have a break of structure here to the downside, then a break of structure here all the way down here. Um, I think that it's good that we're averaging our costs down because we didn't buy at all time highs, but we were pretty close to. And I would like to see, as I talk about in some of my recap videos, I'd love to see some of these imbalances get like filled in more. Even if we're averaging our costs down here, this is a lot better than we're dumping in everything up here. Trying to like time it a little bit. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. We're 5 days away from an election, so even when we're looking at the daily, so we have a high then a low candle, and we know that this is low because if you see right up here, so oh my gosh, pay attention like right up here. If we look, my gosh, if you look, you can see that it goes down by 0.5%. So that's still a low. So we have a low here on the weekly, and we're pretty close to breaking structure on that. If you don't know, that break of structure means that we are probably going to be expecting a shift in trend. It may not be a, a bullish a, a bullish rest of the 2024. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Sorry. Um, you know, it could be like that, or just got to see how it plays out on the weekly. But on the daily, as of right now, it's good that we're averaging our costs down because we are tapping into a lot of different stuff on a technical level. Um, yeah, that's it. This was. I don't want to make this video too long, just because I don't want to drag it on anymore. We entered when we did. We're just gonna be averaging our costs down. We have a few more um, payments into our broker that are scheduled, and we're gonna be splitting um, earlier, as I said, based off of a 35-65 split. Um, I like these stocks because I believe that they have very good upside potential. And yeah, just gonna kind of go through where we're at. So as of today, on the 31st, the portfolio is up. Hold on. I think we're up like 0.5% on the portfolio. And this portfolio actually did really good at the beginning. We were initially up, I think we were up around like 5 or 6%. Um, but yeah, I believe that maybe investor sentiment is a lot of stuff is overbought right now. Um, we're looking to kind of get filled in at better prices from a technical standpoint, but also maybe sector rotation as well. I believe that there's a chance to be rotating into different sectors and such as defense. We have a lot of stuff going on in the world, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I'm excited for our next average cost down, um, because I don't think we're gonna time it, but I think we're gonna be pretty close to timing it. I don't want to be. I don't want to. We didn't want to. I didn't want to put in, and neither did my client. We didn't want to invest the whole amount of capital. We wanted to just kind of go through and see what the absolute best price we could get filled in at would be. So yeah, interesting to see how that turns out. I think that's going to be another week or two probably. Gonna wait till the election for sure. If markets are down after the election, even better. Buy even cheaper. Buy more for cheaper. They start going up and we start keep rallying. We're still going to be in. So yeah, that's it for this portfolio. I'm gonna not be updating this as much as I do like the daily recaps and that kind of stuff, but Yeah, I'll definitely update when we average our costs down, and go through and definitely update this spreadsheet because it's not accurate. Besides like the index amount and also the allocation amount, this is just a rough thing. Spoke with the client, went through, changed it up a little bit. So I will get this actually updated to what it's supposed to be. That is it for the portfolio recap. If there's anything else, I will probably record and include it in the next video. But that is it. Gonna be probably trading tomorrow. I would like to take a look at any impact news that's gonna be happening. So it looks like tomorrow we have unemployment rates, ISM manufacturing PMI, non-farm employment change, average hourly earnings. We've had all high impact news this week with not much impact on the stock market. I don't know. Um, it doesn't seem like it seems like forecasts are honestly relatively like pretty accurate, and we've been doing better than what's forecasted. So yeah, I all this stuff means different stuff. I normally don't trade on high impact news days, but I did today. I think I did yesterday. Go watch those videos, by the way. Um, and yeah, so that is it. Looking forward to updating this portfolio, and I will upload that as soon as that happens. In the meantime, have a good day. See you guys later.